Hello, welcome to Sport Muftivation podcast. Welcome back with us. So now on is Aung Myat Ko Ko from Myanmar, which is my best friend here. Welcome, Coco.
Yeah, thank you. I'm
Yeah,
really appreciate to invite speaking in your channel. Thank
yeah.
you.
We just sharing our knowledge, right?
Yeah.
So Coco from Myanmar. How are you?
Uh, Good. I'm great. And
Mm.
the weather in Korean is really cool.
Uh,
And I'm trying to cook it.
uh.
Yeah.
So is it your first time to visit Korea?
Yeah, it's my first time
Uh,
to be that kind of weather. Yeah.
uh, okay. Hope we can survive together,
Yeah, yes. We are from tropical country, so
Tropical country.
it's quite challenge. Yeah.
I see. Okay. Now I want to ask you something, but before we explore more about you, especially about sport.
hmm
So, can you tell us how you grow up?
How am I grew up? Like I'm grew up in sport family. Can I mention like that
Mm,
because my father,
mm,
he is the football coach, yeah,
ah,
football coach, and since we are young,
mm,
yeah, we play together.
mm,
But he never trained professionally
okay.
because like there's some kind of like difficulties
Mm,
because my father he faced a lot of difficulty during
mm,
his career
yeah.
because like the educations and the sports is sometimes is really um, hard to make a balance,
Mm,
so he focused on education. So yeah, we have only fun time.
uh,
And yeah, and also my two brother,
mm,
yeah, they are the same, but unfortunately
mm.
um, my big brother and the second brother, they can play football very well,
Uh,
but I can't.
oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah.
Why can why this thing happen? Maybe
Mm.
you.
Yeah, it's because we have three brothers,
Uh,
including me.
uh,
Um, the two brother, like my elder brother,
mm.
they become a good example for me, for my
Ah,
father.
okay.
They have more farm on his like top, like at least one of his son must be on some academic things and
Okay, okay.
expert. So I'm the chosen one. So
Uh,
I can I'm only play football for a fun with him, and I
ah,
never train in
mm,
professional.
mm.
And so yeah.
Okay, so you were born as the football family. I think
Mm,
your dad is a coach,
yeah.
but you didn't train like properly in academy,
Yes.
sport
Yeah.
academy,
Yeah.
something.
Yeah.
Wow.
Mm.
So it's your first sport, or it's like your hobby also?
Yes. At the time,
Mm.
so it seems like um, we have like PlayStation or
Ah,
something,
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
at the time.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So I'm only play football at the
Mm,
PlayStation there.
yeah.
Yeah, that is my only thing I allowed to play football.
Uh,
Yeah, from my father. So yes, I want to play,
mm,
but sometimes I can't because
yeah.
I don't know how to. So
Mm,
PlayStation is my one of the way I'm playing and enjoying the football. So
okay.
yes, football is my hobbies, and
Mm,
I'm really love to watch the games and
mm.
play in each sport. Yeah,
All right. Wow. Esport. Yeah.
yeah,
Esport. Makes sense.
yeah.
All right. So, how about your educational background?
Mm. Um, Actually, educational background is I'm really complex because
Uh,
like I studied for the very first time
uh,
after I finished the matriculation exam. It's
mm,
like before the college.
ah,
I passed this,
mm,
I applying. I really want to become the tutor or
okay.
I want to study English, but
Mm,
at the time the situation in our country is
mm,
like if you are not study the vocational subject, it's quite challenging to live up in the country.
mm,
So my parents they are not encourage or allow me to apply the English because
Okay.
it's not a vocational subject. So I changed my direction to the engineering. So I applied for the Technological University of Mandalay, and I study mechanical engineering. But during that time, like because it's really different way of my interest in the things. So I can make very well in this technology university. So after 3 years, I not pursue any further graduation, just only stop with the diploma, and I change the university to study chemistry.
Really?
Yeah, chemistry. And at the time, I'm also studying the diploma in English at the Myanmar University of Foreign Language. We call it MUFL. Yeah, I studied there.
It's like very complex,
Yeah, complex, really complex. Yeah.
And it's about, it's like science things because engineering, chemistry, which is I think it's really hard to learn.
Yeah, maybe I'm genius.
Really? Oh, interesting story. And then now you are, I think you are, let's say, sport manager, right?
Yeah.
In where's your occupation?
Yes, it start when I transfer my university because I'm study in the university is the system is University of Distant Education. It means that I don't need to go to the university every day. I just only on the specific day weekend or something. So I have plenty of times. At the time, our family have to move to the another township because one of our relative moved to that township as a sport administrator. So they provide an apartment. So I moved there. There's one lucky I found one of my dream at there because they have a shooting range yet in that township, and there's only one shooting range in the whole region, Mandalay region. So I'm really lucky there. So I spend my time at there because for first as a observer, so I'm trying to watch them what they're doing. So I found out that they're playing and they're training for the competition. So yeah, after 6 months, I'm still training with them, and yes, I grab my place as a regional player, and I compete at there. So at the time, there's a chance of competing because the administrator thinks they offers jobs for an athlete. So at the time, I'm not finished my graduation yet. It's in the final, so I only got the it's the position is they call it deputy assistant supervisor. So it's not that much high. It's just only entry level.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I start my career at there. Yeah. And then I moved to the Myanmar Olympic Committee. Yeah, I'm now currently working there. Yeah.
Okay. So why did you choose sport, not another occupation, like engineer or chemist something?
Yes. The one thing is that because now I'm now working at Myanmar Olympic Committee, but the one thing is I never feel like I'm actually working because sometimes if you work in other office jobs or other things like marketing and engineering, you might feel the job stress or something, right? Because it's completely different. But for me, I'm doing a sport because sport is originally the recreation things, and so I'm really enjoying doing sports as my career, as my living. So yeah, so there's the one thing is I can do my job really freely, and there's no stress, and I can also help other to be as same as me. So yeah, that might be the reason.
I see. Because previously you were as an athlete in shooting, right?
Yeah.
And then after that you decided to join as a sport manager in Myanmar Olympic Committee. Wow, such a yeah. I think it's like roller coaster story.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And then next question is, as the sport manager, how you describe your job over there?
Yeah, because like my country, Myanmar, is like a developing country. So we need to focus like a lot of things other than sport. But the governments and the policymakers, they really try hard to focus on the sport because they know the power of sports and the impact of sport. Because like as for the developing country, the power of youth is really important to build up the country. So and doing sport is also like really important because like it can prevent from the like drug or the other things, and so they really focus on sport, and I'm really happy that I'm one of them to support and apply that kind of policy in the things. Yeah.
Wow. And then as a port manager, I think there's so many things that you have to face off,
Yeah.
And then what's the main challenge as the sport managers that you have experienced?
Is the main challenge is like when we trying to scout or when we trying to like detail and identify among the youth, we have the like Institute of Sports and Physical Education is some kind of bordering school, and we have to scout the talent. But at the time, the one big challenge is like because we are developing country, so we don't have enough resources. So people need to work for the living. So most of the kids and most of the youth that they need to work for their family. Because like if they are not working, they can survive. So they really want to play the sport, but the situations in the countries and the economic everything, they prevent to play or prevent them to go into the field or something. So it's really hard to scout the youth, even if they're really willing to play, but they can't. Because of the situation. So like if you have like $10 per day for a walk, like this really supportive to the family. If the person didn't work for the family anymore, they will less $10, so they can survive for the life. So when they have to choose the important thing for the life, most of the youth talent they have to choose for the life, not the sport. Yeah, that is a big challenge.
Well, it's quite challenging because as the sport manager, you have to, like you have to think, and then you set the formula. But so this kind of policy, for the people, for the society, and then based on the circumstances, anything that influence your policy, and then you have to handle, this like problem, the phenomenon around there, And then how can you handle that case?
Because like if we can create a proper job or we can grant them like the retirement after the retirement, because like as a sport person or the athlete, most of the athlete they they only know about how to play. They only know how to play.
I see, I see.
They don't know about the how to make a proper job.
Yeah.
Like they have to sacrifice their educations and everything because they invest their whole life in the sport. So if we can guarantee or create them a proper job, and like after their retirement, there might be the program, or if we can make a job for them, and the more people they might be interested in doing more sport, and that kind of guarantee can give hopes or the dream for the youth. Yeah.
Wow, it's like it's not that simple,
Yeah,
because
yeah,
you have to create like blueprint
yeah,
because some people participate in sport in early
yeah,
stage to the as the career,
yeah,
And you said that blueprints, the whole blueprint for the society, which
yeah,
is something good, I think. Wow. How can you stay as your position as the sport manager? It's like so many, let's say, of course, challenge, and then you face many things, even outside the sport. So how can you have the persistence in these positions?
Mm. Uh, because as I mentioned earlier, our country is a developing country, so everything is limited resource, everything. So we try our best
Yeah.
to have achievements and to have something really good for the country and also good for the athletes.
Okay.
So we have to choose which one is the best thing
Yeah.
for my country.
Mm.
So and also one thing is I'm really believe that my country and my national, they are really really good.
Yeah.
If they have a good support, they might be a really good player in regional.
Mm.
And yeah, because most of the country face that, like the developing country, the brain drain,
Yeah.
like same as
Uh,
the sports most athlete, they also drain to the other country
uh,
because most of the our national, they are live in US and
yeah.
other countries,
Mm.
so they are really good at there.
Mm.
And because they have a good support
Yeah.
and resources, they are really good. And also one thing I really want to mention is our country, we don't have a proper legal support
Mm.
concerned with uh, uh, sport.
Okay.
Yeah, we don't have a legitimate sport law.
Mm.
There's also a prevent from other player to play as a professional
Okay.
in other country.
Mm.
It's really quite challenging.
Uh, wow.
Mm.
So yeah, you have to. I mean,
Mm.
like prepare.
Mhm.
Your capability as sport
Yeah.
manager, and keep growing, keep growing yourself,
Yeah.
right? So and then now on, you are continue your study in sport management.
Yeah.
In SNU.
Yeah.
So what would you expect from this program for your, of course, for your career as sport manager?
Mhm. Mhm. Uh, as a news, it's prestigious university,
Mm.
and everyone knows
Mm.
from the academic field,
Yeah.
and also like in our sports like society,
Yeah.
because they offer this sport management
Mm.
program,
Mm.
and it's really popular
Mm.
around the club. So I think if when I finish from this
Yeah.
program or university,
Mm.
is it will be a really huge support, because it can be we have how to say uh, the content
Uh,
and everything.
mm.
We have now. I have a good, really big family, because
Yeah.
I'm in now 11 batch, and I have a lot of people
Mm.
from the globe. So
Mm.
there's a connection,
Yeah.
because our sports is really really based on the connection. Yeah, if we have a good connection,
Mm.
because the other developed country,
Mm.
and how they became developed,
Yeah.
and we can copy
Yeah.
or we can imitate which suitable for our country, we can do it. And but if we really want to do that, we
Mm.
really need a connection.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
if we
Agree.
have a connection, it might be it as in chemist we can say it's a catalyst.
Yeah.
Yeah, it can boost your reaction,
Mm.
and it can be happen very quickly.
Uh-huh.
So it can really help you to build up your country's sport development.
Yeah.
So yeah, yes, I'm 100% sure that
Mm.
if you finish from the programs or from this university,
Mm.
yeah, you will be 100% upgrade like this. Yeah,
Wow.
yeah,
Yeah, yeah. I could agree more with you
yeah.
because this era is about the
Mm.
collaborations,
Mm-hmm.
not only about our, in our countries, like across the world, across
Mm.
the countries.
Mm.
So we can learn from the another country, and then we can,
Mm.
you know, we can create some things, and then we can like copy paste but we should to have like innovate something,
Yeah.
because it depends on the situation in our
Yeah.
country,
Yeah.
right? So it's like the such a nice platform for
Yeah.
us to
Yeah.
learn about sport management, right?
Yeah.
And then, so do you think that sport management is not simple as people know? Because I think the
Mm.
audience here
Mm.
is like didn't know
Yeah.
before about the sport management.
Mm.
So what the sport management look like in, in your opinion?
When we first say everyone says sport management, and yeah, is the combination of sport and the management. Yeah, everybody think like that. But in if we go in deeper,
Mm,
is really really broad, and there's a lot of like subcategories and
mm,
everything
mm,
like under the umbrella of the sport management. There's like sport governance, sport
yeah,
economics, like sponsorships,
mm,
and there's just a lot of things
yeah,
we need to cover.
mm,
So like in every organization, management is really important thing
yeah,
because like without the proper management,
mm,
that organization can be run
mm,
easily, uh, properly. So there's a reason our sport management is also important, same as them,
mm,
because like uh, if someone who really like know about the sport management
yeah,
is like it's a really good tool to use everything
yes,
and to develop your organizations,
mm,
and it's really important thing.
yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, I see. So yeah, it's of course as sport managers,
Mm.
yeah, we should to learn, stay hungry, stay foolish. That's Steve Jobs said.
Mm.
So sport management is really broad,
Yeah.
and then I agree with you, and then keep learning, And my last question for you
Yeah.
is, what's your dreams for your country in terms of sport?
uh, because like our country, we have really good history
Mm,
in terms of like football,
mm,
weightlifting,
mm,
track and fields,
yeah,
because like if we look back to the history,
mm,
like in 1916 something,
yeah,
after when we got the independence,
mm,
our country's sport image is really high.
yeah,
Like I'm sure that now is the period of like Asian game.
yeah,
I think in the Southeast Asian, Myanmar is the only country uh, go to the second place or semi-final. I'm not
mm,
sure about the
mm,
data, but that kind of thing.
yeah,
And also in athletic, like yeah, I mean track and field,
yeah,
the player they really good at
yeah,
the time. So we have a potential.
yeah,
Yeah, with the proper support and the proper like development
yeah,
programs and the resources, if we can use the 100% of the resource to
mm,
the sport,
mm,
I'm sure that we will be in top of the Asia.
yeah.
Yeah, not in the globe,
Uh,
maybe in the Asia,
uh,
maybe in the Southeast Asia. Yeah,
yeah. Wow, Coco,
yeah,
such a good and some inspiration for
yeah,
me
yeah.
from you. Such a amazing conversation.
Yeah.
Thank you for today for having us. And then, guys, thank you very much for paying attention to us. And then, this is Aung Myat Ko Ko from Myanmar. See you next time.